So VKei has been getting popular on TikTok again, which is good, it's a good thing, but it sparked a lot of debate amongst fans, especially the newer fans, about what VKei actually is. Is it a music genre? Is it a subculture? Let's talk about it. Before we get started, my name is Hannya, I'm a VKei VTuber. Thank you for clicking on the video. So by definition, visual kei is a Japanese musical movement and subculture, with various subcultures underneath the VKei umbrella term. VKei as we know it today got started and popularized around the 1980s, largely credited to X-Japan upon the release of their 1989 album Blue Blood, wherein the slogan, "Psychedelic Violence Crime of Visual Shock" was seen on the cover. This turned into the term Visual Shock Kei, which later turned into Visual Kei, which later turned into VKei. Some other big early influences of VKei include Dead End, Bucktick, whom if you've been following me for a while, I'm sure you know very well, Derlinger, and Color. In the 90s is when you have the notable groups such as Malice Miser and Luna Sea. Then moving into the 2000s, pioneer names such as my favorite, The Gazette, as well as Darren Gray, Alice 9, and Gilgamesh. As for the genre and its characteristics, visual kei is typically known to have extravagant and unique costumes, growing its inspiration from glam rock, heavy metal, punk rock, and often electronic music, pop music, and neoclassical music, all from their respective time eras. It's often referred to as a movement, a scene, a subculture, or a music genre. In actuality, it's not closely related or defined to one specific style of music, since, like I mentioned earlier, there are different sounds and variations within the VKei umbrella. A lot of times, VKei bands have messages, a memo, a concept, an idea, or a certain worldview, which can sometimes, though not often, be political, that they want to convey to their fans and their listeners through both their songs and their looks. As Bounce's Dojima Koji puts it, visual kei revolves around the band's unique worldview and or stylistic beauty through visual expression in the form of makeup and fashion. As such, visual kei can typically be defined by each group's overall aesthetic, including said message in the bandman's look and makeup. Different styles can also have different meanings and reasonings within VKei, but those will definitely warrant later videos at a later time because there's a lot to cover there too. A lot of VKei groups, or bandmen within the groups, will often focus on a concept referred to as a decorative fantasy in order to create or enhance the image and the message that they want to send, especially during their lives. Two really good examples of this are Gak's vampire persona and Mana-sama's doll-like persona. So, having said all of that, I'm not really sure if I filled in any of the blanks at all, if I answered the question, or if I added to the debate. But as someone who's been a fan of VKei since 2006 and has a lot of opinions about it, I want to think that it's both. It's not really one or the other, but it's both. It is a fashion style and it is a music genre, but you wouldn't really have one without the other, so it's like a mutually exclusive subculture that are kind of in a relationship with each other and wouldn't really exist without the other. All in all, I hope you learned something from this video or can take away something from it. My name is Hannya, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time.